You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Yes, Organic King of the Dot. Stay Forever going down this weekend, February 25th and 26th. 2 pay-per-views for the price of one, with 100% of the profits going to the family of my brother Pat Stay. Just want to say it means a lot to have your support. It means a lot to be able to do this. And if you have the means, please make sure you cop and support. 100% of the profits are going to his family. Shout out 15 Minutes of Fame. Much love, y'all. Peace.
Something serious before I let you go.
Get serious.
Pat Stay, man. Rest in peace to my brother Pat Stay. They have the tribute that's going on February 25th weekend. You're on the card. It was just announced. You and
Clips.
some guy named Charlie Clips. Is he coming here today? You know?
No.
Okay, so I was gonna just wait and be able to talk to both of y'all, but
he's not here.
talk to me about how important this is for you to be on this card.
Well, let me not even say nothing about me, because it's not about me. This in general is like the most important card of the year because of what it stands for. So it may not be the battles that you ideally see, but if you're a fan of the culture, you've been watching and supporting, and you understand the history, this is something if you are able to. Because, you know what I mean, everybody's financial situation is not the same, but if you are, you should buy the pay-per-view, or if you are in Canada, you should buy a ticket, because it's all going to Pat Stay's family.
Right.
So the cause is bigger than any other card that happens this year. And when Pat Stay passed away, I told everybody, like, you know, if there's anything I could do on my end to give back to his family, I'm there. I'm a man of my word. So when Organic reached out, it was like, you know what I mean? And salute to everybody else on the card, because everybody's battling for free.
See, that's the most important thing.
Yeah,
And
I mean, you got to do that. Like,
yes.
Like, I feel like a lot of people, me and Rain go back and forth with this all the time. Like, battle rap is a community, it's not a culture. But things like this is going to build it to become a culture. Because when somebody, I mean, is in trouble or in this unfortunate situation, lost their life, we got to come together and help. We're the only ones that's, you know what I mean? We can't leave it up to somebody else to do it.
Right.
That is not part of this culture. So, I mean, shout out to Organic, shout out to King of the Dot, shout out to URL and King of the Dot for coming together on this cause, because it's bigger than everything else. So it's just a great thing for Pat Stay's family, a great thing for battle rap, in an unfortunate situation that happened. So everybody that could purchase the pay-per-view, get it. If you come into Canada, buy your ticket. All the money, both days, all go to his family. So, you know what I mean?
Battle rap is a sport, I like to say, that doesn't have benefits and $1 million contracts and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, when somebody passes, it's nice to know that the community can come together and support it.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm in the building. So
Like I said, shout out to everybody that, because it would be one thing if it was just 2 battle rappers. You got like 20 battle rappers that donated their purse, and you know what I mean, themselves to come out there and battle just to donate. So that shows, like, you know what I mean, in a time of need, everybody to come together.
Who's been announced? Dumbfounded
and Ron, Hollow, and Sharon, and now us. But it's a lot more. It's way more battles.
I know you said 20, so just want people to know like how this is stirring up, man. It's looking good, and it's for a good cause, man. That's definitely rest in peace, Pat Stay. Can you give me a Pat Stay moment with you?
Oh yeah, the third round he had for me. He wowed on me. I mean, me and him had a battle. It was like I want to say I got the first, second was debatable, but the third he got into that bag where he mixed the jokes with the rhymes. He's unbeatable when he does that. So he's like, DNA, you talking about guns, but how is it possible if you shot a gun? You've been in battle rap since 14 and that. But you know, Pat Stay is a character, so it's like that's when I felt like, okay, I'm here. You know what I mean? The first 2 rounds, I'm like, all right, you know, because as a battle rapper, for me, I want to know it's real. If you say, oh, Pat Stay is this, or Loaded Lux is this, or Hollow's that, in the battle, I want to feel that. So I leave out of it saying, oh, that's what they was talking about.
Right.
So in the first 2 rounds, I'm like, I don't really know what they talking about. But in that third round, I'm like, oh, this that shit they talking about. This nigga's a problem. So shout out to Pat for a good battle. He's a great sport. We took shots at each other, but, you know, battle rap wise, like to sharpen skills. You know what I mean? So I always appreciated what he brought to the culture. I always appreciated just his style because it was unique, it was original, you know what I mean? And everybody respected it, everybody's still respecting it, and it's up to us to keep his legacy going on as well as his family. So, you know, this should be an annual thing.
100%. Around what year was that when you battled
When
Pat?
I battled Pat in 2017.
2017.
Yeah,
Wow.
you know me, I got good memory.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah,
you Rain Man. That's your name should be Rain
Yeah,
Man.
so I battled Pat like 6 years ago now.
Right.
Yeah, it was around this time in February too. So yeah, I mean that was a like I learned something. That's why I always like when I battle people, I always like to leave out of there learning something. So I learned something from that battle, which is great.
Last question is, who would you have liked to see Pat battle?
Oh, the dream battle was Pat Stay versus Goods.
That's me too. That's mine too.
And you know what's crazy? They started getting to the point that they wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Because at first they were saying no, but yeah, that'd have been insane.
I think they both thought of each other as, you know, like really like
high. Yeah,
what they call it, kryptonite.
Yeah. They had a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I mean, I would have also wanted to see him in Clips like with more time. They battled, but it was kind of like they both wasn't on their A game.
And
so I would want to see that. Like that'd have been something for the ages too. But yeah, man, still unbelievable. But we here, man. We definitely gonna support in all the ways that we can.
Facts.
Shout out to his family. I get to meet them out there, so that's also another thing too. You know what I mean? But this should be an annual thing because his kids,
right?
They're not going to be adults for a very long time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the world only gets crazier and crazier every day. So, you know, Organic, King of the Dot put this together every year. You know what I mean? I'll make sure I got something to do with it every time they got it going around.
Facts. Appreciate your time, man. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. Shout out to King of the Dot. That's February 25th weekend. Tribute to Pat Stay, man. Anybody can make it out there, make it out. If not, cop that pay-per-view.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.